My name's Kyle Armstrong. I'm from Canada. I came over to New Zealand just to ski some of the best terrain in New Zealand here at Craigieburn. I've always heard about it, like from friends talking about it at home, as it's the poor man's heli skiing. You know, all you have to do is get a lift ticket, take the rope tow, understand how it works, and you get up into some of the best terrain there is to ski. I would rate it really highly in my books. Some of the best, I would say, in New Zealand is probably the best skiing I've ever had on the best days. I would also compare it, if you've ever been to Canada, to a kicking horse, because it just has that spiny ridge features that you can just traverse along the ridge. You just look over the edge, you say that's where I want to go, and you hit it. So that's pretty cool. So first thing what we have is the Remarkables, which is probably some of the steepest, most gnarly terrain with some great chute skiing that I've ever skied anywhere. It's so good. Real steep, great chutes, just super fun terrain. You can get into some gnarly situations, but there are always some ways to get down. Next we have Hamilton's Face. Great open pitch, good consistent skiing. Can have some of the best snow on the mountain on most days, and it's just great all mountain skiing. Then we got into the gut. It's probably the place where you would go for your first time in the big mountain type scene. It's wider chutes where it's easier skiing, but you get that big mountain feel. So it's pretty awesome. Then you go up above that into Airplane Gully. Airplane Gully is one of our easier terrain. This is where we would go for some intermediate and advanced skiing, but the advanced where we would try to work on your technique if you're here for a ski lesson. But it's some of the easier stuff where if you have a family, that's where you would probably go with them. Then we get into, where are we going? We're going next into the Middle Basin chute, which is some great skiing. You can get into some bigger chutes, a little bit wider, or a little bit narrower than the guts, but still pretty consistent and steep. And you can get into chutes chutes that are either super narrow and gnarly with little cliff drops in them, or straight lines, or a little bit wider where you can make some nice good turns through them. Then we get down into just the open middle basin where you can go all the way down to the Big Bend. Really, really long terrain.
And in my mind, in my head, this is where we all came from. The dreams we have, the love we share, this is why we're waiting for. And in my mind, in my head, this is where we all came from. The dreams we have, the love we share, this is what we're waiting for.
And then we have the Kia Ridge and access chutes. It's our hidden dream here actually. Not many people ski it, but on a powder day, we were talking the other day, it's probably the best place to hit and not many people are skiing it. You can drop off a couple good cliffs and ski some more open chutes there as well. And it's a hidden dream and we're standing on top of it right now. And you can see pretty much the whole field, which is spectacular to see. Craigieburn is probably one of the easiest backcountry access terrain that I've skied in because you go up to the top of the toe and all you have to do is traverse. You're traversing along just a ridge top, easy little hikes if you are going a little bit further, and you can access some of the backcountry here. You do want to know what you're doing out there, but it's nice open bowls to shoot and good steep skiing. Also, you can make it over to Broken River. All you have to do is climb up a little bit at the top of Hamilton's Face, up and over. There is a gully that is backcountry, but then all you have to do is traverse across and you're into Broken River. It's and then to come back, you just hike along the ridge, up a little bit higher, and then you're back into it here. So you can ski both clubs in one day, which is awesome. I think that's pretty special to Craigieburn here.